Okay,
Right.
so hi guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of today's show, another edition of 99% Ghanaian. So we are in Ghana, we are in Accra, we are presently in Mumbai. I think today on the show I have my guests and the name of...
Georgette
Okay.
Acolatse.
So this is Georgette Acolatse. I'm your host Philip Watson Bene. And I think from last time show we were talking about manufacturing stuff in Ghana. Why can't we manufacture stuff in Ghana? That was what we were talking about. For today we are going to talk about business.
Okay.
Talking about the state of business in Ghana. What is the state of business in Ghana? With this COVID-19 and everything. What's going on? I want to know, and she's in the field, so let's all ask her.
Okay. So far, so good.
Right, so you can give us a background of yourself.
All right. My name is Georgette Acolatse.
All right.
I'm a marketer with
She's a
Ultimate
marketer.
Advertising.
Okay.
It's an event company,
All right.
and we do most often advertisement for companies. We are so much into outdoor advertising.
So ultimate
Advertising.
advertising. Where is it?
Laboni.
Laboni.
Yeah,
Okay.
just opposite the Alisa Hotel.
Opposite Alisa Hotel.
Yeah, Laboni branch.
Okay. So she's the marketing
Period.
manager. Lead marketing manager. Okay.
Okay. So,
business.
well, the coronavirus pandemic has really caused a lot,
Okay.
especially with us in the industry that we find ourselves. The advertising company. We normally deal with most of people organizing events,
Okay.
and some of our clients also in the banks. With the banks,
Okay.
we do quite a number of stuff for them.
Okay.
But mostly our large clientele base
Okay.
depends on those who do events.
Events.
And because of the pandemic and the lockdown, wahala and everything,
Okay.
no event is going on.
Okay.
And some of our clients are the churches. Now we don't go to church.
Oh, but churches are back.
Churches are bad, but here's the case that there are no major events. Like let's say Greater Works, you can get
Okay. You can
we
get a
can do
number of
most
stuff for
advertisement for Greater Works, but Greater Works is not coming on this year, and it's affecting us greatly.
but people are still married.
People are still married.
Yes, out of the COVID, people are marrying and yeah. Okay, but okay, talking about numbers, they are not. There's not like a large number of people at events where you can, do a lot of things for them.
Yeah.
So it's like just a few people.
There's souvenirs.
So like souvenirs and everything.
Sure. But the souvenirs come once in a blue moon.
Okay.
You don't normally get. But when I'm talking about, there is something in marketing that we call the cash cow, the stars. So when we call the cash cows, they are normally the contracts that we get, maybe one big contract, and we get huge sum of amount of money.
Okay.
So when I'm talking about big events like the musicians, let's say Shatawale is having an event at the beach, like what they did coming the year of return.
Yeah, year of return.
Yes. So when we are going to, let's say, mount some telescopic flags for the event, that's a cash cow. It's a very good amount of money for the company, because here's the case that they are going to take a lot of flags to flood the streets to bring the event out. You get it? So in that case, we get some huge deal from that. But here's the case that coronavirus is here now, and people always say that it's here to live with us. Corona is here to live with us.
Corona is not here to live.
That's what people are saying. So some of the things we make them locally. Let's say that, but most of our materials are imported.
Okay, I think we'll come to that. We'll come to that. Very, 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 very important. So, Ghana, we all heard, and we all know we are all in present day Ghana. Okay, so we are at the roadside, so if we heard that sound, it was a big truck moving, so forgive us, but it's normal. Okay. So Corona has affected everything. I think even in Ghana, we are a bit okay. It's been lenient on us. The effect hasn't been so much, even though it has affected everything economically. But really, with our health, I think it hasn't really affected too many people compared to other countries. Talking about the economies of other countries just going down. We are talking about Ghana, so it's about Ghana.
The focus is on Ghana for now.
Yes, Ghana for now.
Okay, so for Ghana, I think a lot of people have lost their jobs.
Sure.
And people's salaries are being cut off.
Sure.
And and yeah, I think this is the time for us to build and create. Plant and build. Yeah.
Plant and build.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the time for us to build, to plant and build.
Plant and build.
Yes, because as Ghanaians, this is the time to advise ourselves to depend on our locally made products.
Exactly.
And I was so happy about when Corona came and we had to manufacture our own hand sanitizer.
Okay.
I was very, very impressed because here's the case that everyone is trying to bring up something new.
Okay.
We are manufacturing nose masks. I'm even surprised now when you see some of our foreign nationals in our locally made nose masks. It's so amazing.
No man, there's none on the market, and we are making it.
And it's good. It's good. So I think it's high time we Ghanaians sit up and know that we can do things on our own. The Corona has really advised us a lot.
Sure.
And has brought out a lot of talent. To know that we can do certain things on our own.
Sure.
And we can provide for our own rather than depending on the whites for everything.
For everything. Okay. So you spoke about, what was it again? The materials.
Yeah, the materials.
So the materials, how is it now? Because what I've realized is that the imports are not really coming in, especially from China.
Yeah.
From that Wuhan issue and everything, imports are not really coming in that quickly. Myself, I have some things coming for months. It hasn't arrived. I don't know. I think there are a number of you guys also out there who do business with, business that has to do with a lot of importations from overseas countries, especially China. Charlie, business is gone down because of that. So I don't know. Your materials, most of them are also from China.
Yeah, most of them. When it comes to printing, we use SAVs. SAVs are from China.
Okay.
We also use polyponges for the flags, for the printing of the flags. And they are all from China. Okay. And now prices are just going up. We recently introduced a new product, that's the sneeze guard. The sneeze guard is also, we also import them from China.
Sneeze guard.
Yes.
Please. Look into the camera. Tell them what the sneeze guard is, because myself.
Okay, so the sneeze guard is just like a transparent glass, transparent plastic that we use to protect you and your customers.
Okay,
so if maybe normally we advise corporate organizations to do it for their customer service area, their tellers. Tellers. So they do it to create a barrier, kind of, so that if any potential, to prevent any potential spread of the virus. You don't know when someone can just sneeze or cough, so that maybe if you are not in your nose mask, it can be like a shield or a protective guard or something to protect you and the customer.
Okay. So
and we also import that from China.
From China.
Now it's also on hold but we have some in stock.
So the sneeze guard is like a glass in front. So if it were to be between you, the audience, and then ourselves, to be this way, so that we can talk. Then when I sneeze or you sneeze, the glass prevents it from getting to either side. That's interesting. Very interesting. So no imports means that business is down.
Very slow.
Very slow.
Very slow now. Yeah.
Okay, so even if you have clients who really want the product, they can't still get it in the
Maybe we can't meet our timeline now, but
okay,
we can still have it assured. We can still assure the customer that we can get it done.
okay. So I think that thing is made up of.
We have the glass type, and we have the perspex.
Perspex, yes. I think I know about perspex. I've played perspex.
Oh. And we have the thickness. When it comes to the perspex, we have thickness. We have 3 mm, we have 5 mm, and 8 mm.
Okay. So it means that they cannot produce more of it because what? Because we don't.
They are producing, but how we can get producing it in Ghana? Okay, well, I've not come across any company yet that is into.
So what I'm saying is that, so if the materials were to have been made in Ghana,
yes,
your production will not be held. Because if the materials are made in Ghana, we can have people to just cut and then shape.
We cut them ourselves.
We cut them ourselves, okay, so you get the raw materials. So each company in Ghana can produce perspex. The glass also made in Ghana. The glass is also imported.
I'm sure it's also imported.
Yeah,
it's
Ghana.
only rubber that I know.
Ghana
rubber, when you go to industrial area, you
yes.
have companies that
make rubber.
Rubber.
So there are companies in Ghana making
Plus,
rubber. Okay, Plus. Yes, Plus. This is a free advert. I don't know what. Okay, you're already popular. So Plus.
Polytank. Is it a brand? Hey.
Polytank. Polytank. Yes, Polytank Ghana Limited.
It's a brand. It's a brand's name.
The name of the company.
Watertank.
Yes, Watertank. Okay. Yes. So these are a few of the companies in Ghana. I think they should be owned by foreign nationals.
Yeah.
Yes, but still the things are being made here. Yes, so the products are being made here. So that's good. At least we have people working for them at the assembly line. So that creates more employment.
I'm sure there will be a locally made company that is also into the perspex, but I am sure it will be for a foreigner, like it will be a foreign.
So I think I'll check it out. I'll call a friend of mine and then check it out. I think it's possible that there's a company making perspex here. But if there's a company making perspex, then you guys should go and find a company and then
because it's a new product, we are also looking at the cost one.
Okay.
Normally, getting the locally made stuff is very expensive. So when we factor the costs involved when we ship. Sometimes when we factor the buying it from China, shipping it out, and you buy it locally, sometimes you end up even spending more on the locally made one. Yes.
So another issue with Ghana and production in Ghana is the products are more expensive than buying out there and shipping it.
Yeah.
I think shipping fees are quite expensive. So I'm just imagining if buying and shipping is more expensive than just buying it in Ghana.
Okay, what we do normally is we don't just buy that alone. We buy other products too.
Okay.
So let's say we are shipping for perspex, we order flexi, we order SAVs, we order polyponges. So it all fill up the container and it's add up. So we don't really feel the impact.
So much. You add other things.
Yes.
Which we still cannot get here. SAVs are not made here. The SAVs are the ones that you print on. The stickers.
Yes, the stickers.
SAV. I call it SAV. They are called SAVs. Nice. Okay. So that has been a lot. So Ghana, you can get the products. The ones you can get, the raw materials, the material to produce to craft into whatever you want to produce. Perspex can be used to make a lot of things. Most of the dexes you see in banks and showrooms for the people who sell the mobile phones and everything.
The DVD
signages.
Some use perspex.
Yes, a lot of them use perspex. So it's good. Perspex, there's alucobond. Alucobond is metallic aluminium.
Kind of, but they cut them out. Okay. They use them also for signages.
Okay. think I have some around here. I use some around here.
Oh.
So I think those two specs are local bond. And then one other material, I think the aluminium windows, the material they use for aluminium windows and everything. A lot of people are into aluminium stuff, like aluminium windows and then doors and then all of that. None of those materials are made here. We ship everything. And one house can take a lot of aluminium stuff for windows and then all of that and glass. I don't know. I think there should be a company to get into the manufacturing of those materials. And I think we can move forward.